Imagine this. Two people walk into a room. One starts adjusting their shirt, checking their phone, pretending to be busy. The other just walks in calmly, nods at people, and somehow, everyone notices them. Same room, same people. Totally different. Energy. So what's going on inside the mind of people who always seem confident? Are they born like that? Or are they hiding something we don't see? Let's talk about the psychology of people who are always confident. Trust me, it's not what most people think. First big truth. Confident people are not fearless. Yeah, plot twist already. They feel fear, self-doubt, and awkwardness just like everyone else. The difference? They don't wait for fear to disappear before acting. They've accepted a simple rule. Feeling uncomfortable doesn't mean I should stop. Think of it like going to the gym. The first few days hurt. Confident people don't interpret that pain as a sign to quit. They see it as proof they're doing something right. Here's another interesting thing. Confident people don't try to impress everyone, in fact. Many of them have already made peace with the idea that some people just won't like them, and that's okay. Imagine telling a joke and only half the people laugh. Most of us replay that moment for the next 3 years while taking a shower. Confident people, they shrug and think, a wrong audience. And they move on. That mindset alone is powerful. When you stop needing approval, you automatically look more confident. Ironically, the less you try to be liked, the more relaxed and likable you become. Now let's talk about something no one likes to admit. Confident people talk to themselves differently. While most people have an inner voice that says, don't mess this up, or everyone's judging you, confident people have trained their inner voice to be more supportive, not arrogant, not delusional. Just realistic. Instead of saying, I'm terrible at this, they say, I'm still learning. Instead of I can't do this, they say, I'll figure it out. Same situation. Different narration. It's like having a best friend. In your head instead of a full-time hater. Here's a funny real-life example. Ever notice how confident people can say something completely wrong? Confidently, and somehow people still listen? Meanwhile, someone else says the correct thing, but whispers it like they're apologizing for existing. Confidence isn't always about being right. It's about being comfortable owning your words. Another key psychology trick. Confident people focus outward, not inward. When most of us enter a social situation, our brain goes, how do I look? Do I sound weird? Am I standing awkwardly? Confident people flip the focus. They think, who's here? What's interesting about this person? How can I enjoy this moment? When you stop monitoring yourself like a security camera and start engaging with the world, confidence naturally shows up. You're present. You're real. And people feel that. Now let's clear up a huge myth. Confidence is not loud. Some of the most confident people speak calmly, even softly. They don't rush. They don't over-explain. They're comfortable with silence. If you've ever seen someone pause before speaking and still hold attention, that's confidence. Silence doesn't scare them. And here's a secret most people miss. Confident people are okay with being wrong. They don't see mistakes as a threat to their identity. They see mistakes as information. They'll say things like, yeah, I messed that up without falling apart emotionally. That ability to admit mistakes without self-destruction is a huge confidence signal. Let's be honest. We all know someone who pretends to be confident but explodes when criticized. That's not confidence. That's insecurity wearing sunglasses. Real. Confidence is quiet resilience. One more interesting psychology point. Confident people trust their ability to adapt. They don't need everything to be perfect before they start. They trust that even if things go wrong, they'll handle it. It's like driving without knowing every turn, but trusting your GPS and yourself to adjust. And here's the final, it's powerful takeaway. Confidence is not about thinking you're better than others. It's about knowing you're enough even while growing. So if you've ever thought, I'll be confident once I'm smarter, richer, better looking, or more successful, that's a trap. Confidence doesn't come after improvement. Improvement comes easier after confidence. Start small. Speak up once. Try again after failing. Laugh at your awkward moments instead of punishing yourself for them, because confident people aren't special. They're just people who decided they don't need permission to take up space. And honestly, you don't either.